Hey guys, my name is Vikram and I'm a personal financial advisor. I also host a website called Wealthmatix.com. So if you have any queries, please feel free to contact me on that. Today we are going to talk about LIC's flagship product called New Jeevan Anand. There was an old Jeevan Anand as well. So we are going to talk about the new Jeevan Anand. What I have done here is I've actually picked up from the internet the actual calculations, premium calculations for the product. Here it is. This is the basic information that I have chosen. Sum assured is about 5 lakhs, age I've assumed it to be 30, and the policy term to be 20 years. No accidental death benefit rider. The premium information and the bonus information is given below. So the first year premium seems to have a GST of 4.5%, so it will come up to be about 29,443 for annual. So let's for the calculation, I'm going to assume the premium payment to be on an annual mode. The second year premium, again with 2.25% of GST, comes up to be 28,809. And here are the benefit details. There is some risk cover that you get, like insurance cover in case of death of the insured. But that's not very significant. It's hardly its minimum risk cover of 6.25 lakhs and 10 lakhs to be the maximum risk cover. I don't think it is any significant amount for us to consider for calculation which would change anything. Major maturity breakup, sum assured, you will get back the sum assured of 5 lakh rupees, and accumulated bonus, which is approximate to be about 4,50,000, and the final additional bonus to be about 35,000. We'll go through a little bit more detail when we go to the next section. Here is the bonus information. This is the primary returns that you get on the policy, the bonus amount. So I've actually just scanned through the history on internet to find out what is the bonus that is being paid on new Jeevan Anand policy. So it probably started back in 2012 maybe. The history is available only from 2013 to 14. On an average, for a 20-year policy term, they have paid about 45 rupees per thousand. So this is how you would calculate the bonus amount. So per thousand, it is about 45 rupees on an average, and there is 1 year where they have paid less than 45, but it also says that on a 1st September 2016 they paid a diamond jubilee bonus of about 5 rupees here. So what they have already done in this is they've already taken the additional bonus and also some silver jubilee bonus or any additional bonus that you would get apart from the accumulated bonus. This is calculated for 20 years. This 4,50,000 is by using 45 rupees of the average bonus. So let's jump right to the product calculations. I've done exactly the same thing like the previous videos, taken the notional date and the age and the risk cover, and the primary factor that I'm assuming here is that you will be getting tax benefit for the premium that you're paying, and that income tax bracket also been included in the calculations. Please note that if you're not able to take any tax advantage of the premium, then they just set this amount to 0, and the calculator will find out the returns that you would get over a period of 20 years. So here, just doing the cash flow calculations, this is with the 20% tax bracket. This is the amount of tax you would be saving, which is a positive cash flow for you, and this is the premium that you would be paying. So what I've actually done is just take premium is been considered to be negative since it goes out of your pocket, and this is a notional amount again which you save on the tax which is a positive amount. So, and totally, this is going to be the maturity amount that is also shown in the product. So totally what I've done is just taken these calculations and the cash flows, and at the end of 20 year you would be getting 9,85,000 rupees in return for the 5,76,000 of total premium and the tax that you would be paying. So here, just doing the XIRR calculations, I would be giving the values here and the dates here. So it comes up to be about 6.81%, which is a post-tax. The amount of 9,85,000 which you get is not actually taxed. So this becomes the post-tax return, which is about 6.81%. With the tax bracket of income tax bracket of 20%, for 30% it is going to increase as your cash flow is going to be lesser because you would be saving more tax amount. So it comes up to be 7.93, and we don't have 10%, but for 5% it's about 5.33. And if you're not able to get any tax benefit, then it's going to be about 4.8%, 88% of post-tax returns, which is quite less compared to any other product which we have in the market. Let me assume 20% for further calculations. So what I've done here is, since this is a post-tax return, we cannot directly compare it to something which is of pre-tax. So what I've done is, if you invest in a fixed deposit where the interest is being taxed year on year, especially in the fixed deposits, so this is the pre-tax return that you would need to generate, which is about 8.51%, taking 20% of income tax bracket. So this maybe it's easier to I'm not sure, but on a conservative way, you can take about 8%. So keeping it in a fixed deposit may not be a really good way to do it. Rather, investing in debt mutual funds over a 20-year period, it has a different taxation method. You would get a indexation benefit for when you invest in a debt mutual fund. So generating 6.91% is not going to be very hard, although there is certain risks involved, but it's not going to be very hard. What I've done here is taken the index taxation. This is not the exact return that you would need to generate, but on an average, this is going to be about 6.91 or close to 7%, which I believe is pretty much possible. And considering the term of the policy, I would definitely recommend going for equity, systematic investment plans, which requires you to generate pre-tax return of 7.56%. If you even see the index, it's over a 30 years, 20 years time frame, it has given about 14 to 15% of returns, which is quite significant. So I would say that this, depending on I believe you need to decide, discuss with your financial planner and decide whether this product really suits you or not. If you have any questions, write to me on vikram@wealthmatix.com, and I'll be happy to return a response for you. All right, thank you very much, and I hope this was useful for you. Thanks.